Okay, good afternoon, my dear student, and namaste to all my parents. In our previous class, we discussed already about the cause and results of First and Second World War, and I hope most of the students are understanding my concept about this First and this Second World War. Okay, now today I am going to discuss right now in front of all my student about the topic the Second World War in Asia, how the Second World War came to an end. Okay, that is our topic today. Okay, in my previous class I discussed that Rome, Berlin, Tokyo axis. A small mistake I have done in that time. Okay, the Japan and Germany did this treaty, sacred treaty, that is known as this Anti-Comintern Pact or Anti-Comintern agreement between this Germany and Japan in 1937. Actually, this treaty has been done in 1936, and on the next year in 1937, Italy also joined on that pact. But I recited to you all about the Japan. Double time I recited the Japan. That is my mistake, my dear student. Not Japan, but what? Italy has been joined. Once again, in 1936, okay, Germany and Japan did their sacred treaty in 1936, okay, that is known as Anti-Comintern Pact. In most of this examination, I have seen in the stencil also, in 30 days practice as well as in this guide and the solution also, there is given that the question, what do you mean by Anti-Comintern Pact, or you can say what do you mean by Anti-Comintern Act. Like this also this question is asked. So now listen me, today I will make you clear to my dear student. In 1936, okay, the Germany and Japan did their sacred treaty. Well, that sacred treaty is known as the Anti-Comintern Pact or this act or this agreement. Pact, act and agreement have the same meaning, there is no doubt, my dear student. On the next year, means in 1937, Italy also joined on that is Anti-Comintern Pact and formed Rome, Berlin, Tokyo axis. At the last, Italy joined, not Japan. But in my previous class, my tongue has been slipped. I told you that the Japan, not Japan, but Italy, because Japan already did the Anti-Comintern Pact with Germany in 1936. On the next year, Italy also joined. So that formed this Rome, Berlin, Tokyo axis. Okay, that is not liked by this allied power, means Britain and the America and the France, and cause what? The next war, that is known as the Second World War. Now today, our topic is that Second World War in Asia, how the World War came to an end. This is also important. It is mentioned in this book as well as in the syllabus. So today our topic is that the Second World War in Asia. Now listen to me here, my dear student. Okay, when the member nation of the League of Nations, they started to do whatever they like, means that they ignore the international law and justice. So that Japan started to capture the Indo-China as well as the Indo-Asian nations. So that Japan captured Manchuria, Italy captured Ethiopia, Germany captured Czechoslovakia as well as Austria. Already in my previous class I recited all these things. You can watch in this previous class also in YouTube, my dear student. Then now listen to me here. The League of Nations became what? The failed. Actually, League of Nations is the peacekeeping organization that has been established, the most significant achievement after the end of the First World War. But League of Nations failed. Why? Because the member nation, they did whatever they like. Yes or no? So Japan captured Manchuria and Italy captured the Ethiopia as well as Germany captured what? What? Austria and Czechoslovakia. So that League of Nations became failed. Now listen to me here. When Japan joined with Germany in 1936 with Anti-Comintern Pact, then Japan started to capture the East China. Japan started to capture this what? East China. And now listen to me here. USA forced to Japan to withdraw from Manchuria, the part of China. Okay, and Indo-China, and stop the capturing other nation, means that America give that threaten or force to Japan. Such types of the act and activity must have to stop immediately by Japan, otherwise its loss will be beared by the Japan. That has been the threat that has been given by the America to the Japan. Yes, now listen to me here. But Japan ignore such types of the demand that has been forced by this America. Okay, and most of the nation that lies in the Asia like the Burma. Okay, Burma as well as this Indonesia as well as what Vietnam, Philippines, yes, Malaysia. Okay, Singapore, Thailand as well as the Korea, all these nations are yes controlled by the Japan. So we must have to understand that during the Second World War, Japan was also the powerful nation. Most of the Asian, Indo, China as well as the East Asian nations are yes controlled by the Japan. That is not liked by the America. That is not liked by the America, because America yes lies on this allied power, and Japan lies in this Axis power. Whatever this act and the activities or this imperialism that has been extended by the Japan was not liked by the Japan. So now listen to me here. USA stop this trade relationship with the Japan due to the act of this Japan's policy. Okay, so that Britain and America started to supply these weapons. Now listen to me here. Anyhow, the act and the activities of Japan must be stopped. To stop the act and activities of this Japan, so that USA as well as the Britain started to supply the weapons to support the China. This must be understood, my dear student. That is not liked by this Japan as well as the Japanese people. Why? Because Japan yes captured already this Manchuria, the part of the China. Yes or no? As well as Japan success to capture many more nations like this Burma, Indonesia, okay, Vietnam, Philippines, Malaysia, Singapore, yes or no, Thailand as well as the Korea. So that anyhow to make the Japan isolate, the England and America started to supply the weapons to this China to go against this Japan, but Japan did not like such types of this act and activities that has been done by the America as well as the Britain. Okay, my dear students, so that to take the revenge with this America, okay, to take the revenge with this America, a surprise attack has been done by this Japan. So finally on 7th December 1941, Japan did this surprise attack on this Pearl Harbor. Okay, Pearl Harbor is this a part that lies on this coastal area of this America, that is known as the Hawaii Island. On 7th December 1941, Japan did their surprise attack, in which, now listen to me here, 18 ships from the side of this America and 200 yes fighter planes were destroyed and 3,000 Americans were killed. This is the surprise attack. That event is known as the Pearl Harbor event. Many times the questions are asked in previous examinations, what do you mean by this Pearl Harbor event? Okay, the surprise attack that has been done by this Japan on 7th December 1941, okay, on the Pearl Harbor, Hawaii Island, on 18th ship, 200 fighter planes as well as this 3,000 Americans were killed. Now listen to me here, what will happen after such types of the events? So now listen to me here. Threat has been given by the America, Britain as well as the allied power to stop the act and activities of this Japan, but Japan did not follow the command or the force that has been given by this what allied power, because Japan lies on this Axis power. Now listen to me here, anyhow to make the Japan weak, internally the discussion has been done between the America as well as its group, means that allied group, so that America decided to attack on this Japan to stop the act and activities of this Japan in this Southeast Asia. So now listen to me here, so that finally America dropped this atom bomb. In previous class also I recited, my dear student, okay, so that America dropped this atom bomb on the 6th as well as the 9th August 1945 on this Hiroshima and this Nagasaki, so that the such types of this mega city is totally destroyed, ruined and this collapsed, and unconditionally, okay, Japan surrendered on 12th September 1945. Look, finally yes, America dropped. Actually such types of the incident in coming days must not be happened, hope so in coming future. Okay, the mega city like this Hiroshima and this Nagasaki was totally destroyed and this ruined. Okay, this is the situation. Uncountable loss of life and property that has been beared from the side of this Japan. Okay, so that unconditionally 12 September 1945, yes, Japan was surrender and Second World War came to an end. Okay, my dear student, so this was the Second World War in the Asia, and how the Second World War came to an end. Okay, on 12 September 1945, Japan yes unconditionally surrender and Second World War came to an end. After learning all these things, my dear student, what types of the question may be asked in this examination? That must be our focus point. Okay, so I brought you here one question that Versailles Treaty, yes, became one of the cause factor of the Second World War, because that treaty humiliated this Germany. That treaty is insulted to the Germany, and Germany have to take all the sole responsibility of this loss as well as this what cause of this First World War. Then now listen to me here, one question I found here. Versailles Treaty became this one of the cause of the Second World War. Ultra nationalistic feelings and this Hitler raised in this power due to such treaty. What role this world community must have to do or play to minimize such treaty and this ultra nationalism in the future? Give your view in the points. Now very nice question this is. Yes, Treaty of Versailles was done, there is no doubt, at the palace of this Versailles. That Versailles is a palace that lies in the France. That treaty has been done, and this treaty was dictated towards this Germany only, as Germany was insulted and curtail her yes power, country लाई जहिले पनि हर भनिन्छ. यस्तो ट्रिटीहरूले गर्दाखेरि बदलाको भावनाहरूको चाहिँ सिर्जना भयो र चाहिँ सेकेन्ड वर्ल्ड वार भयो. अब यस्ता ट्रिटीहरूलाई मिनिमाइज गर्न र आउने दिनहरूमा नेक्स्ट वार हुन नदिनका लागि विश्व समुदायले कस्तो भूमिका खेल्नुपर्छ? Such types of the question are very important. The what role and what types of this act and the activities or this ideas should be create in the coming future to stop this world war or the next war. Now listen to me here, dear student. To minimize the ultranationalism, sense of revenge, and to stop this world war in coming future, the following measures should be done, which are cited below. Now first, के गर्नुपर्छ त आउने दिनहरुमा? Anyhow to stop or minimize this conflict, minimize this next war, maybe this third world war. के गर्न जरुरी छ? Treaty of Versailles was the major seed of the Second World War, and extra nationalism, nationalistic feelings, sense of revenge, thoughts of misunderstanding, suspicion has been created, so that in coming future to stop this world war, what kinds of the things should be done is the question. आउने दिनहरुमा वर्ल्ड वारलाई रोक्नको लागि के कस्ता पहल कदमीहरु अगाडि बढाउनु पर्छ is the question. Such types of the questions are very important, my dear student. के गर्न जरुरी छ त? Now first one is that to stop this next war, first of all boycott this atomic yes power. जति पनि आणविक हात हतियारहरुको चाहिँ उत्पादन गर्ने प्रक्रियाहरु अगाडि बढिरहेको छ, especially the powerful nation, they must, such types of the act must be boycott. Boycott means बहिष्कार गर्नुपर्छ. हात हतियार निर्माण गर्ने र चाहिँ के त बदलाको भावनालाई चाहिँ के त भन्दाखेरि राखेर चाहिँ के त भन्दाखेरि बायोलोजिकल वेपन्सहरु बनाउने जुन होडबाजीहरु संसारमा पावरफुल नेसनको बीचमा बढिरहेको छ, त्यस्ता गतिविधिहरुलाई विश्व समुदायले के गर्नुपर्छ? बहिष्कार गर्नुपर्छ. फर्स्ट, to minimize the conflict, to minimize this next war, means that boycott to this atomic power, biological weapons, destructive yes artilleries, submarines. First one, okay. And second is that effortful yes pressure should be yes given by this world community about the bilateral and this multilateral talk. द्विपक्षीय र त्रिपक्षीय वार्ताहरु गराउने वातावरणहरु सिर्जना गर्नुपर्छ, especially the among these powerful nations. Okay, what efforts should be done in coming days to stop this world war or any other kinds of this war? Okay, the solution I am reciting here, के गर्नुपर्छ आउने दिनहरुमा to stop this world war? Okay, now third, yes, UNO is the yes umbrella organization to maintain the peace, prosperity, dignity, yes, and to preserve this freedom as well as this humanity. So that UNO must have to play the leading role, which was established on 24th October 1945. Actually, this organization is a significant achievement after the Second World War. So the UNO must have to play this leading role anyhow to stop the conflict, sense of revenge in coming days, to stop this next war, maybe what? The Third World War. Like this, my dear student, you must have to create what? The answer in your examination. And similarly, P5. P5 means permanent nation of the UNO. P5 means America, England, France, Russia and China. They are obviously known as P5 nation, and they also known as veto nation. What? Veto nation, veto power. Okay. The P5 nation or this veto nation and the other nations like this North Korea, okay, must stop to produce these biological weapons. P5 nations are the active member of the UNO. They themselves must be committed not to produce the destructive artilleries. So that P5 nation and the veto nations and the other nations like this North Korea must stop to produce the biological weapons as well as the destructive artilleries. Artilleries भनेको पनि हात हतियार नै हो. To understand like this, my dear student, okay? And in the name of development, विकास को नाममा, in the name of economic aid, आर्थिक सहयोगको नाममा, the powerful nation must not interfere the internal matters of this other nation. Okay? Right now, yes, currently in the news, in this net as well as the Facebook, okay, सामाजिक सञ्जालहरुमा हामी देखिरहेका छौं. And most of the Nepalese know very well, even the student, that Kalapani, Limpuadhura and Lipulek, look, they are the part of Nepal, but India encroached such area, means that India is doing this policy to interfere the internal affairs of this Nepal. Yes, help is also giving in this time in often, gari सहयोग पनि दिन्छ उसले, but the land of our nation has been encroached by this India. So that powerful nation must immediately stop to interfere the internal matters of this other nation. They are not allowed to encroach the sovereignty, integrity, nationality of these other nations, to minimize the conflict as well as the war in this coming future. Like this, my dear student, you must have to create the answer in your examination, because our topic is that what measures should be done in coming days to stop the war. What measures should be done in coming days to stop this world war. Yes, in the name of development, in the name of foreign aid, in the name of assistance, okay, in the name of loan, the powerful nation must not interfere the internal matters of these other nations, okay, to minimize this conflict, to minimize this next war. And next one is that the most important, you also listen me here, while doing any treaty, yes, treaty has been done in this Paris, in the Versailles, but that treaty was not in favor of this Germany. In the name of profit, in the name of loss to the single nation, that treaty has been done, but that treaty was not digestible for this Germanian people and this Hitler. So now listen to me here, while doing any treaty, while doing any agreement, it should not be dictated. Yes, it should not be dictated means कुनै पनि कन्ट्रीलाई मात्र लक्षित गरेर कुनै पनि ट्रिटी सम्झौताहरू गर्न हुँदैन. Listen me here. The while doing any treaty, it should not be dictated towards the single nations for this profit or this loss. कुनै पनि सम्झौताहरू गर्दाखेरि कुनै कन्ट्रीलाई डिक्टेट गरेर उसलाई कर्टाइल गर्ने खालको, उसलाई अपमानित गर्ने खालको, उसलाई पावरलेस बनाउने खालको ट्रिटीहरू अब आउने दिनहरूमा गर्नु हुँदैन. Treaty must be done in the flexible way. Give and take. Policy must be adapted while doing any treaty in coming days to minimize the conflict, to minimize what? The next war. So these are the method must be applied in the coming days to minimize the conflict, to minimize what? This next war. Yes, like this, my dear student, you must have to create the answer. While doing any treaty, it should not be dictated towards the single nation for the personal benefit or देश लस कुनै पनि एउटा कन्ट्रीलाई कर्टाइल गरेर अरू राष्ट्रहरूको लागि हित हुने खालको ट्रिटी कहिले पनि गर्नु हुँदैन ट्रिटी सबैलाई हित हुने खालको हुनु पर्दछ अनि बल्ल त्यसले अर्को बदलाको भावना जन्माउँदैन दैट शुड बी कन्सिडर्ड इन कमिङ डेज while doing any kinds of this treaty to minimize this conflict, to minimize this suspicion and this next war. And next one is that world community, Vishwa Samudaya must have to just launch the effortful pressure to the powerful nation about this pain and sorrow that has been yes brought by the First World War and Second World War. जुन प्रथम विश्वयुद्ध र सेकेन्ड विश्वयुद्धले जुन चाहिँ परिणाम चाहिँ के त भन्दाखेरि ल्याएको थियो ती कुराहरूलाई समेट्दै विश्व समुदायले आउने चाहिँ के त भन्दाखेरि वर्ल्ड वारको नतिजा के हुन्छ त त्यसलाई चाहिँ के त भन्दाखेरि इन्क्लुड गरेर अवेरनेस प्रोग्राम्सहरू लन्च गर्नुपर्दछ टु स्टप दिस नेक्स्ट वार ओके एन्ड नेक्स्ट वान इज द्याट पावरफुल नेसन मस्ट स्टप द पोलिसी अफ डिभाइड एन्ड रुल पावरफुल नेसन मस्ट ह्याभ टु स्टप दिस इमिडिएटली the policy of divide and rule to minimize this conflict in this coming days, maybe this next war, okay, or this conflict. And reconciliation as well as the compromise is better than this revenge in this war. If such types of the methods are applied and adopted in this coming days or this coming future, then we can minimize the next war, we can minimize this next conflict. Like this, my dear student, you must have to create the answer in your examination if the questions are asked. And I also brought this many more questions here. Now you have to just create the answer by yourself, okay. Industrialization as well as this colonization and sense of revenge lead towards this First World War. What were the major cause of the Second World War? Describe any four of them and explain the role of Nepal in that war. Already I have explained the answer of such questions in my previous class. So watch all that things at the home through this YouTube and you must have to clear the answer by yourself, my dear student, and that is your homework. Okay, my dear student. Now today we finish about the Second World War in Asia and how the Second World War came to an end, and in coming future what measures should be done to stop the next war, maybe the Third World War, we discussed today. Okay, this much for today, my dear student, and thank you for watching me, and stay at your home, okay, and labor hard. Okay, this much for today and thank you very much. Thank you very much.